to the change in the terms around the equity financing from Paramount for its $30 all-cash offer to acquire Warner Brothers, all of Warner Brothers. Remember, it was a week ago. And I was out. I joined Jim and Carl to discuss, of course, the change in at least the guarantee, so to speak, that had been sought by Warner Brothers board and agreed to now by Paramount in terms of Larry Ellison saying, yeah, you have my irrevocable personal guarantee for the $40.4 billion of the equity. Obviously, there is a good amount of debt as well there in acquiring all of Warner Brothers and taking on its debt load as well. Warner has to respond to that. Now, the expectation is not that they will suddenly say, oh, yeah, we expect your bid is superior now to Netflix's, but we want to hear what the reasons are, perhaps, if that's not the case, given this does seem to have met many of the objections that were laid out by the company's chairman as well with me in an interview only a couple of weeks back when we first got the 14D9 from Warner Brothers responding to Paramount's tender offer, its initial tender offer. We'll see, especially whether they go into more detail around the value of Global Networks. Remember, under the Netflix deal, Global Networks will exist as its own public company. That is all the cable networks, including CNN, of Warner Brothers Discovery. Should point out, by the way, the Netflix deal is worth around $27.60 a share right now, a bit down from the $27.75 headline number that it originally had because the stock has fallen below the bottom of the collar. It's $23.25 in cash, but of course it's 0.0460 times what is a stock price of about $94.70 right now.
I don't know, when I saw that picture come out of David Zaslav and Ted Sarandis and Greg Peters at the Warner Brothers studio lot in Burbank, it was like, okay. That was coming out around the same time as Paramount was trying to adjust its bid. It feels like they're already,
and of course,
down the rabbit hole.
Nothing says that Netflix won't choose to raise should they need to, if in fact Paramount does choose to raise. Of course, right now we're just going to be waiting this week for the response from Warner Brothers.
All right, it was a very chummy photo, that's
Yes,
all.
it was.
Before we head to break, it is time for the bond report. Show you how treasuries are faring this morning. There's a bid. Yields are lower across the board.